vegan, respected by the whole of God's creation.
These rats are nannies to rescue kittens.
The kittens love the tail, and they're usually pretty good about being gentle.
And love taking care of them.
A lot of the kittens that we get are orphans. You know, the rats seem to enjoy that sort of parental role. They will lick the water off and kind of groom them. If you take a meal out, he often will sort of start grooming you and like licking. Because apparently no one cleans to his standards.
Part 5 of 6.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc. Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
I nostri programmi sono offerti in molte lingue. Consultate suprememastertv.com/schedule e suprememastertv.com/BMD.
The thing is, the children love grandma, more than the parents sometimes because they spoil them, yeah. Whatever they cannot have with the parents, they have it with the grand. I love my grandma also. She was very pious, and her life was so simple. Just a bed and a hammock on the side and a small oven to cook on one side with wood, wood or twigs, dry twigs that she found. And an urn to put water in, that's it. I help her to carry water from the well, and then I read her stories as she liked.
Please keep watching to find out more.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of this joy-filled gathering entitled Heartwarming Celebration Dinner with Master, Part 7 of 13, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English and Chinese, on December 27, 2019, in New Land Ashram, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
Kitten saved his portion for his friend Squirrel. What a generous guy. A same favorite drink is sometimes enough to make out besties. Cat asks for some cuddles from the cow, and Gentleman politely responds right after.
Thank you for your help. That's good. Good of you. Cameraman, one by one. 两个、三个都可以了，一起来也可以，一起来。音响组，Thank you for your help. 厨房人员或者还有音响组人员，如果还没有的话，过来。Come here 。他们谢谢你们。不要跪 ，OK， 不要跪，拜托，不要跪，蹲一蹲就好了。来来，跪太痛了，不要跪，不要跪，拉下来。Come here。不要跪嘛，站嘛，站嘛。哎 ，Thank you，Thank you。不要惹我。 明天叫那些保安啊、护法啊、外面的啊，叫他们上来 ，OK？ 现在来不及上了，现在不够，很多人嘛，很多护法，只是明天，意思说明天再有一个宴会，就轮他们轮班上来 ，OK？ 记得哈，记得，我们快吃完了以后，快到齐了，就他们可以上来，要轮班了啊，像今天一样，就是轮班。Nothing, I just told them to arrange for other group of workers to come tomorrow when we have party here. You won't be there. Sorry. You try to find some food, okay, downstairs somewhere. This is the problem when you have too many children. Got out, so don't have too many children. That's a lesson for you. When I was in Spain, I went to a dentist and he had children. His wife was also a dentist, and he told me, oh yeah, 可以拿走了。I said, oh, you have children? Ah, well, nice. I saw them, I met them. I also bought them some Christmas presents at that time. It was Christmas. And so, I said, your children are very nice, beautiful. He told me, a lot of work, a lot of sacrifices. Only stupid people would marry and have children. That's what he told me. I said, no, shouldn't say that. Many people, they want to have family and children, they cannot. And you have family, you have children, you shouldn't say that. And then they say, okay, take it as a joke. He had 3 children. Of course, it's a lot of work. His wife also needed to give the children to her mother while they were working in the clinic. Yeah. But thank God they had a mother. Poor mom. First raised a lot of her own children and now has to raise her grandchildren out of the cycle of life. What to do? But the thing is, the children love grandma, more than the parents sometimes because they spoil them. Yeah. Whatever they cannot have with the parents, they have it with the grand. I love my grandma also. I spend a lot of time with her, helping her with little things here and there, helping her to eat. She cook well. And reading story for her, She loved classic story, but she could not read anymore. And she was working at the same time while I was reading. My aunt had a jewelry shop, and they did gold, and of course some precious stones, and silver as well. The silver they make into jewelry or bead for the high mountain people, for the indigenous people. They love them. They would buy them and then wear them or give for wedding and stuff like that. My grandmother helped to polish the silver because the silver alone is not shiny. You have to use a special kind of powder, and you use like a stick, like a chopstick, yeah? And you put the beads inside the chopstick, and then you use a cloth with special powder, and you keep rolling it on your side with your hand. You keep rolling like this, yeah? You keep rolling like this on the thigh, yeah? Rolling. Then the cloth is polishing it at the same time, no? She was doing that to earn her upkeep, even in her 70s or something already. She was very proud to be 70. She didn't have a lot of teeth anymore, but she smiled all the time. Maybe without teeth, there's no hindrance to smile. She smiled better, She lived until 104. Her life was very simple. She didn't have any luxury, nothing. Just a small side building, with a hut, with like a thatched kind of extra building out of the main house. We have a main house for the ancestry worship, yeah? And she used that as a temple also. Every day she recited Buddha's name. And she didn't have to polish it. The beads became so shiny because every day she counted them, you know? She counted the beads and the beads became just like jewels, like this, shining like this. And it was some kind of Buddhic seed from the Buddha tree. And they were big like this. And they put a hole in it and then they string it into a bead. And every day, because she kept counting it, oh, and it was so shiny, shiny. She did not polish it, just with the finger every day. She was very pious, yeah? And her life was so simple. Just a bed and a hammock on the side, and a small oven to cook on one side with wood, no? Wood or twigs, dry twigs that she found. And an urn to put water in, that's it. I help her to carry water from the well, no? We lived at that time in the countryside, and after the war, you know, things were not so easy. And she was old, so I help her carry water, yeah. And then I read her stories, and she like classic stories like the Chinese, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Sankuzi, and other things, you know, other similar stories. And she loved it so much. She laughed so happily when she heard the part that the good guy won, you know, and the bad guy was defeated. Oh, she loved that very much. So I learned from her that being good is good. And the bad guy is not. Yeah. She was a very happy, contented woman. So simple and happy. Yeah, I don't know why, but she was so happy. You know, she told me that her husband used to have many wives all time. Her husband, my grandpa, was a kind of a district chief or something, like what you call a mayor of a district or something. Yeah, of a district. So many women, she told me. But she didn't seem to care, you know. Maybe he was dead already at that time, and all the women were already gone or something. Only she survived. She was a very happy woman, yeah.
So how old were you when you read the story?
How old? Since I could begin to read, maybe 7 or something, or a little bit less. And then I continued to read until I had to leave the primary to go to high school elsewhere, yeah. Originally, I also went to high school nearby, 1 kilometer from my house only, but later on, the war was getting more aggressive, you know. One time, the bomb dropped into my high school in the middle of the class, and all the students were running, and I ran also. And then my parents sent me far away to another city to study. I studied in different cities. And then in the capital also. In the capital, I won the competition of one of the famous girls' high school, yeah. And later I studied at a girls' high school somewhere else also. And then in a private school. That's all. I don't remember much. I just remember her toothless smile. I was so happy. Such a happy woman. Yeah. She laughed so happily. Yeah. Whenever a good guy won somewhere, oh, she was happy. In the story, she was so happy. Sometimes she knew the story already by heart. She still liked me to read it for her. She maybe needed company, yeah. And then she told me, yeah, he's going to beat the hell out of that guy. Before I even finished it, oh, I know. He's going to beat the hell out of that guy. She was laughing.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
We can argue about the pros and cons of meat eating, but the fact is that aside from the billions of murdered animals suffering for their sin of innocence, our human loved ones are dying today. If we want tomorrow to be any different, then we must do something different. To stubbornly stick to our self-destructive habits is sheer blindness and madness. The Venerable Sivarama Swami, vegetarian.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
I don't know. I think we eat enough for 1 month. Just in case they forget to treat you nicely tomorrow, it's okay. We still have reserve. Oh, no, not again. So much. Woo, 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 woo. You never woo-woo at me like this before. So, not on request, man. It doesn't mean anything anymore. What I mean is, I want to change my job. Just work in the kitchen and I got woo-woo many days like this. Yesterday and today and maybe tomorrow again.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 41 of Mini and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
November 2023. The highest-ranking diplomats of China, Japan, and Korea hold a meeting where the participants agree to re-establish an annual trilateral partnership-building summit between the leaders of the three countries that has not occurred in 4 years. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Principled viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled Heartwarming Celebration Dinner with Master, Part 7 of 13 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is On Moral Virtue, Selections from Morals by Plutarch, Vegetarian, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.